Go. Go.
Nathan Cotton, thanks for the red super chat. Tanjo stealing the show for me once again this year with a Mirage Ultra C collab with Isa and Wayne and the ultra rare pairing of Iris and Sparks. Here's hoping I manage to come see the next Fest IRL next year. I hope so too. I hope you get to do that. I wish you best of luck. Yeah, me and Iris, I feel like ever since the nail collab, really, I feel like more and more we've been doing stuff. I was in her 3D live and we had our unit in Fest, and who knows what's in the future. There's more and more Kiaris and I'm enjoying it. She's very talented and very funny and sweet, so actually really nice to be around, so I enjoy the time that we spent together. After the nail collab, we like kind of connected more, but then even more so, where it really started, I think, is when we had like dance lessons and stuff for me inviting her to my 3D live. She and I think we grew more together since then. Sometimes when there's a new member or so, you get close to them right away. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it needs a bit of time because you focus on other things, or it's just like time zone, etc. Iris was pretty much, same with Council for me at the time. I tried to connect with some of them at the time. I can't really, like that's 6 people. I can't become besties with 6 people immediately, especially when the time zones were back then. I feel like it was really quite an issue, and I was still trying hard to even get closer to my own gen. Honestly, I feel like even with my own gen, I didn't get really close to them until maybe 2 years in or so. I think mostly since the 3D in Japan arc, really. Before then, we were already getting along, but did I feel very bonded? No. Did I feel very involved? No. It took a while. I mean, I talked about it recently, but we just had, a bunch of hurdles as well. Didn't I mention how I felt about Ame and Gura? I really wanted to get closer to them, but they were besties, and I felt very, very much of a, I don't know, they were the cool people. I couldn't really find the connection. It just took so long for us to find each other, but I love them so much. Now, I wouldn't say I'm overthinking. It was just difficult. I mean, they're introverts and everything. It's not like they went towards me with open arms and be like, let's collab, let's get to know each other, and usually that's my role. Anyway, that's not me being upset or anything, and it's not like a complaint or anything. It's just how things were back then. It took a while, and that's fine. That's fine. Not every friendship has to blossom immediately. And overall, it was a great experience this year too. And lots of, talk in the waiting room with the girlies. Whenever it wasn't your turn, you were just back there watching the feed and we were cheering each other on. When you're up for your turn and you're everything's getting checked and with the microphone, everything technical getting checked right before your turn and everything. That feeling, the nervosity. And while you're doing that, you see the other that are before you, you see that going on, and you're like, soon, and you hear the audience, and it's echoing through the huge hall. It's quite a crazy feeling. Oh, and I saw Rigros. Saw them cry. Especially Lirika, I think, was tearing up like crazy. I was around her when she was done with their group performance, and she was so emotional, and it made me want to cry too. But I love seeing how passionate and how real, how raw her emotions are. I love seeing that, because it was their first fest, right? I was thinking damn, they must be so excited and so happy to have such a huge audience. It made me kind of feel again, very senpai-like, because I've been through it a few times, and it still always feels crazy and exciting. But seeing the newbies get really emotional about it, that was really sweet. And they work so hard. 4 out of 5 of them, I would say, don't have much partially any dancing experience and all that, and so they've been training really hard. Also, even doing stuff their live, where they sang live. Of course, we all sing live all the time, but their 3D live that they did a while ago, you could tell it was really live, and I really respect that. It's really, really impressive, and they're working so hard. I love seeing that. I want to support that, and I want to cheer them on, and I I wanna invite them to my own stuff and dance with them together ASAP.